Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to get through these strange days in which we find ourselves, and these yet remain strange days indeed, as evidenced by the subject of the video today. I've been talking this week about Christian superstitions. On Monday, I related a story of a lady who came into my office in Lima many years ago, looked at my 3-foot-tall ceramic owl and said, "Pastor, do you know that some people teach that there are unclean spirits that inhabit the images of owls?" I didn't miss a beat. I just looked at her and said, "No, my owls are all filled with the Holy Ghost." And then there was the man who was trying to enroll me in a multi-level marketing program, but before he could go into his spiel, he looked at the bracelets on my wrist and he said, "Pastor, you know that many people teach that those beaded bracelets are new age." That was shortly after a lady had sent me a response to one of the videos saying, "You must be a Satan because you have those bracelets on your wrist." No, my wife buys me beaded bracelets for my birthday and for Christmas. She's been doing it for years. I've got more bracelets than I really need. I have a whole little drawer full of bracelets, and if I were to wear them all at one time, my arm would go down like this. They're Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, that's what they are, beaded bracelets. Of course, the irony is, the reason the lady was in my office was because she was part of the entourage of an evangelist, and they were at our church because I was the great man of God. And the reason the man wanted to have a meeting with me was because I pastored for many years a very significant church, and he wanted to enroll me in his program because, once again, I was the great man of God. But they were taking exceptions to owls and beaded bracelets because they were wrapped up in Christian superstition. Now, that's all funny stuff. It really is. But now we're at a different time. We're in a time when people's lives are actually being threatened by their Christian superstitions. I've talked to numbers of people recently that said, "Doc, I'm just not sure that I'm going to get one of these COVID-19 vaccines. I'm just not sure." And I had all kinds of reasons given to me for not getting a COVID-19 vaccine. Well, the process was hurried. They haven't really tested it. Yes, they have. Then I was told by one, and these are really intelligent people. These are not fly-by-night lightweights. These are some really intelligent people. And I had a person tell me, "Well, you know, they've put trackers in all the COVID-19 viruses. And it's just like taking the mark of the beast. When you take the virus, it's going to put a tracker, and the government is going to be able to track you everywhere you go." Well, I got bad news for you. If you have a cell phone, you can be tracked everywhere you go, anytime your cell phone is on, anytime you use your cell phone. And I submit to you, it may be that the cell phones are the mark of the beast. That was a joke, by the way. Don't want to start a new Christian superstition. And I've said to every one of these people, whenever they give me some evidence as to why they were not going to take the COVID-19 vaccine, listen, we want to get through this pandemic. We want to see you healthy. We want to see you happy. We want to see you wealthy. Go get a vaccine. When the pandemic began, I heard a strong word from God. The Lord spoke to me and said, "Recession-proof your life." So I spent the first 9 months of the pandemic preaching on recession-proofing your life and teaching our folk how to get through this pandemic. We took all the necessary precautions, and we have become largely a live stream Facebook church. I expect people to start coming back into the building sometime later this spring, and that's a good thing. It's a God thing. Now, they can do it right now because the building is open, but because of the stance that I've taken, our folk, all except for 6 or 7 of them, live stream, Facebook every Sunday, faithful as can be. The church has not missed a beat. In fact, we've had a really good year. What I'm saying is, you don't have to go along with the herd mentality of so many people. What they've said is generally wrong. You need to remember what Jesus said. He said, "The children of this world are wiser in their generation than the children of light." And you need to keep in mind, it was the crowd. It was the crowd that cried out, "Crucify him, crucify him." Live above Christian superstitions. Get your COVID-19 vaccine. Let's get things back to normal, and then we'll move on to the next phase of the journey, and it's going to be a good journey indeed. This Sunday at Aspire Church, the message is called Imagine That, harnessing the power of your imagination. There's nothing wrong with having a big imagination. You just have to harness it. Imagine that. Catch it live on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv. Catch it on Facebook at Aspire Church TV. Facebook, Aspire Church TV, live stream AspireChurch.tv. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be powerful. I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, a.k.a. Doc. I'll see you then.